It's very early and I have homework because school has started. So I thought that since I have a lot of requests to do a reading video, whisper video, I should go ahead and do one. So I have to read pages 4 through 19 of this stupid business. I don't even know what it's about, honestly. I'm sorry. I have to read it. I don't have to do anything with it. I just have to read it before class, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I thought I might as well make a video out of it, so. Okay, it's very, very long and boring, so I don't think I'll fit everything, and I'm sorry I'm holding the camera in front of my computer, so it may be a little bit shaky. I apologize, but just go ahead and close your eyes and just listen. Okay. See in the world of business, challenges and opportunities. The business leader faces a world which is characterized by a complicated mix of factors. To try to understand them, we need to follow the guidance given in the document Gaudium et Spes of Vatican II. That is, we have the task of scrutinizing the signs of the times and of interpreting them in the light of the gospel. Some of these factors limit what leaders can do to realize the good by constricting their behavior and closing down avenues of creativity. Other factors create new opportunities for managers and entrepreneurs to serve the common good and the possibility for new circles of solidarity to infuse our social, political, and economic life. The world around us, therefore, presents a complex interplay of light and dark, good and evil, truth and falsehood, opportunities and threats. Okay, next page. Globalization. The emergence of a global economic order has come to represent the most characteristic feature of our age. The term globalization identifies a worldwide process of intensification of the movement of both outputs and inputs, especially labor and capital, bringing with it a growing web of social interconnectedness. With the end of the Cold War and the opening up of many emerging markets, the marketplace for business around the world has expanded enormously. This has created new opportunities and new threats. Whole peoples who were previously excluded from the world economic system can now participate and benefit from it. Greater efficiencies have made more products and services affordable for more people. At the same time, greater world output has been accompanied by greater inequality in the distribution of income and wealth, both within countries and between them. Regional economic zones with free movement of goods and even single currencies encourage trade and stimulate innovation. They are not, however, always accompanied by equal free possibilities for the movement of working people in search for employment, especially where there is a single currency. The resulting limitations that national or local governments encounter when trying to promote an effective economic policy, especially during a localized crisis, may put whole political systems under strain. Where was I? Sorry. Darn it, I just lost it. Under strain. Okay. At the same time, markets have gone from relatively cultural homogeneous to highly diverse. This is positive in that it brings different cultures into more communication with one another. But in the presence of aggressive competition, I'm sorry, I'm hungry. My tummy just growled. Okay. And the effects of a loss of diversity through the global marketing of standardized products. the danger of cultural imperialism should be carefully examined. Pope Benedict has summarized these divergent forces by observing that as society becomes ever more globalized, it makes us neighbors, but does not make us brothers. Communications technology. The revolution in communications technology brought by the Internet has had significant effects, both positive and negative, upon business management. On the positive side, Internet-based collaboration is developing new products and solutions to old age problems. Such products and solutions have reduced the cost for people to connect globally. New business models combine collaboration and competition in unique ways to meet needs which were previously inadequately served or completely unsatisfied. Consumer stakeholder groups are empowered to apply pressure on global businesses and raise the profile of poor practices and issues ranging from respect for human rights to environmental protection in poorer parts of the world. This activism reduces the cost penalty borne by those companies that have always aimed to behave responsibly in these parts of the world. See how boring this is? Oh my gosh. Okay, if you're not asleep by now, then there's something wrong with you. I'm just kidding. I hope that you guys, my voice is relaxing and that the air conditioner in my room isn't so, loud. Anyway. On the negative side, we now live in a world of instant gratification and an overabundance of information. In such a world, as is commonly noted, the urgent can drive out the important. Every message becomes a priority when instant communication insists on our attention. We seem to have no time for well-studied and thoughtful decisions on complex matters. Decisions, even important ones, are increasingly made without adequate consideration and with too little shared information. Faced with more difficulty in preparing for and explaining decisions, leaders rely on their experience. Thus, their personal values and beliefs become even more critical in framing their decision-making. Financialization of the economy. The combination of globalization with its expansion of markets and earnings and new communication technologies has brought the financial sector to great prominence in business. The term financialization describes a shift in the capitalist economy from production to finance. The revenue and profits of the financial sector have become an increasingly large segment of the worldwide economy. Its institutions, instruments, and motives are having a significant influence on the operations and understanding of business. While the recent financial crisis has brought a wave of criticisms on the negative effects of financialization, the financial sector has also given millions of people easier access to credit and consumption and production, sought to spread risk through derivative instruments, created ways to leverage capital to make it more productive, and more. The financial sector has also produced social or ethical funds allowing investors to support or avoid certain industries or certain companies with the aim of strengthening sustainable business systems. This sector represents an important and fast-growing development that is set to grow further after some promising results during the financial crisis. Okay, that's really boring. I don't want to keep going. It's already 8:30. And I'm only on page 10. Alright, we're gonna skip to making judgments, the importance of ethical social principles. Dealing with the complex context of business described in our last section human dignity at the very foundation. At the very foundation of the Church's social tradition stands the conviction that each person, regardless of age, condition, or ability, is an image of God, and so endowed with an incredible and irreducible dignity or value. Each person is an end of him or herself. This is getting religious. I don't want to get into that. Why is this religious? Common good, the social nature of human beings reflecting the community of the Trinity, points to another foundational principle, the importance of common good. The Second Vatican Council, can you see my lips? Okay. Define the common good in the following way: the sum total of social conditions which allow people, either as groups or as individuals, to reach their fulfillment more fully and more easily. Common goods are developed between human beings whenever they act purposefully together towards a goal which they share. So building a friendship, a family, or a business creates a common good shared between friends, family members, and all the various people involved in a business. Common goods are possible because we are relational beings who do not only have individual goals and who not only grow individually. We also participate in truly shared and common projects that generate shared goods from which all participants benefit. Alright. Respect for human dignity and the common good are foundational principles which should inform the way we organize the labor and capital employed in the process of innovation in a market system. The deep and abiding purpose of individual businesses and commercial systems is to address real human needs, which is to say, the relevant needs of everyone who is served in some way by a business. In particular, there are three interdependent activities which businesses should take up: addressing genuine human needs through the creation, development, and production of goods and services; organizing goods and productive work; using resources to create and share wealth and prosperity in sustainable ways. Okie dokie. Businesses, blah 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 blah. Okay, here's bullet points. I can read bullet points. To define the realm of God, I hate this word. Autonomy, I guess, and decision rights at every level in the company, leaving these as wide as possible. Limits should be set such that decision rights do not exceed a person or a group's ability to access the information required to make the decision, and so the consequences of the decisions would not overstep their realm of responsibility. To teach and equip employees, making sure that they have the right tools, training, and experience to carry out their tasks. To trust that the persons to whom the tasks and responsibilities have been given will make their decisions in freedom and accept the risks of their decisions. Subsidiary business structures, therefore, should nurture mutual respect and responsibility and allow employees